Okay then, let's see if I can continue the main quest of Simulanka, the answer of the lotus leaves and the forest. Try to complete the trial of the cave of Eerie. Oh, right, the closed door, which was not closed anymore. Navigate. And there I thought I was going to pass the area and go to the next one. I am not done here yet. Okay, then let's continue with the door and the challenges inside. Totally forgot about that. You still don't have anything interesting to tell me. And I think I was originally planning to do the challenges off screen. Those quests here. What should I do? What should you do? You should be less blue. For starters. I think it's going to be something... No, that has nothing to do with the flower. Okay. I can do that much. But it doesn't help me, does it? Ah, I see. Yes, that makes more sense. And let's trigger this one as well. Just because. Oh! Why are you up there? Am I supposed to trigger you? Yes, that should do it. I hope Princess MS does something to slow down the speed in which the text disappear. Where did he go? Princess MS, I need you. That's cool, but what now? Ah, I see. Wait for me. Hehe. Mr. Champion and my honorable paladin. I'm just glad I didn't track you all down. Yes, you helped. Because we needed your water controlling skills. Is there something on the balcony? I'll have to check. Just a moment. Yutta. No, just a scenic view and a window that leads into solid rock. Great. Who builds houses that go into the mountain? Weird. Either way. Accepts of bliss, but... Oh! Did the candles light up? Yay! That must mean we've passed the trial, because we lit the candles. That all went pretty smoothly indeed. Who's king of trials now? That's right, the sky! I go with the second one. Show a bit of... You're in a good shape. If only I was as talented as you are, or as blue. No, you already are blue. Did you hear that? Stories follow... Oh, not this again. This is the third time. This is getting old. Who wished he had a pair of wings. Also a pair of leather pants. He prayed to the goddess, who told him that if he could jump higher than all the other frogs, he would have his wings. Long ago, there was a princess who personally set up a trial for the kingdom. Oh. She waited and kept waiting. Oh, guardian, where are you? Eek! The paper's talking! Another paper frog like me. Another useless champion. A pair of worthless. I don't think that's the dialogue of the papers. I think that's the dialogue of the blue toad. Because that sounds very much like him. Never mind, it actually was the pages. I am an evaporated dewdrop, a pair of wings too weak to flight. For flight. The name Sibrellus is no longer one I am fit to bear. The legendary toad that I have heard of. The one that didn't even need wings because he could jump that high. It is a great honor to meet you, Your Highness. Princess... What? Wasn't I talking with the previous frog a moment ago? Why am I talking to some princess now? I probably should pay more attention to what's written in here. Obviously there are many characters in the pages. It's an honor to meet you too, Your Highness. You, yet another stranger, another princess. So, Paimon's guessing they are champions and princes mentioned in the story on the wall. They look just like the two manuscripts. It's all a bit confusing. Princess of the Forest of Blessings. It is an honor to meet two talking pages. You have resided in this cave for a long time now, so you should know why we are here. Where is the guardian we are looking for? And he is talking to the frog, to the other frog. His ancestor. Okay, now the frog talks. You should go back. There is no answer here, only despair. Abandon all hope, ye who enter this cave. No river awaits, and the lotus leaves do not exist for us. The pond has never seen victories, laurel, nor a princess. Stories follow. Not this again. It's really starting to get tiresome. Such a futile expectation. When will the cycle end? I don't know. When will you... Just keep clicking. Don't get worked up on this stupid part that just keeps repeating itself like the circles. Calm down. Keep waiting. Keep breathing. You're one with the universe. There are no answers here. Only questions after questions. And then more. The pen that wrote those words has not allied. Neither the guardians. I don't even care anymore. But I just click with it. Paimon doesn't get it, and I don't care. Whatever it is, it doesn't sound too promising. They might as well said, "Thank you. Thank you very much. Someone understands me." But why? No river awaits, and no lotus leaves. And the lotus leaves do not exist for us. That makes it sound like it's already doomed. Nor the period that marks it shall appear. There is no hope. Anyway, we shouldn't jump on conclusions too soon. It's too soon to give up yet. We haven't even completed the trial. Alright. Giving up before the contest has even ended seems like a bad etiquette indeed. Let's take care of the trials. Stay positive. Maybe there'll be pleasant surprises. Try to complete a trial. Look for the objective. What now? What's this? Bang, bang, finch ball. This is new. You are on your position, and I suppose I have no idea if I have to interact with you yet. I'll just start with this one. That looks interesting. Okay, you have to go. Because we move it over there with a current. And then... what next though? How do I trigger this one? Oh! Yes. That works. No! I didn't mean to, sorry. I can still fix it. Thank you, princess. Oh, she's so cute. She almost makes up for this very annoying part. So, do I have everything yet? Let's try it. Now I need to jump up, and I'm good. Perfect. Try to complete even more stuff. I think I'm done. Well, seems like we've passed all the trials. They weren't that hard actually, or I know what to do by now. But I think they're very easier than the other challenges. We've passed the trials, but nothing seems to have happened. I brought a relic, but it hasn't reacted at all. All we can do is wait. Ah, there are different pages that light up, I think. Meaning lies in waiting. The future lies unknown. I think you are contradicting yourself, because you said just a moment ago that there is no hope. There is no reason in waiting, so why would you keep waiting? And insisting that we wait like that. What are we even waiting for? The school bus. Hehe, so cute. They do not know either, which is why they've been waiting all this time. So long that they've turned into manuscripts. I mean, it's not really that much of a change. They were from paper to begin with. We are echoes, with nowhere to return. Existences that do not exist, unfinished chapters on blank paper, as are you. Together, let us go back to where we belong. Stories follow. This chapter is really pushing my patience. Hey now, piles of rotten paper, why don't you just keep telling us what to do? Your Highness, waiting will get us nowhere. I have my answer to the rest of you. It is time for us. So, if you understood something of all of this, then please enlighten me. But the good news is that we are leaving this cave. Thank you all for everything you have done. Now it is clear to me that the answer lies not... Yes, that's the only obvious part. When I first arrived, I was afraid I would have to pay a heavy price to find a way to save my kingdom. But you are already the ones who paid the price by waiting and giving up your personality, so I can leave. pile of old manuscripts, deceiving themselves by waiting. It is a great relief to know that hope still lies elsewhere. No, Your Highness, meaning lies in the unknown. Waiting leads only to waiting. I most certainly will not save the kingdom using such a method. That much is true. If the guardian does not come, I will go and search for him. Well, basically it's the same what I said. If I cannot find them in my kingdom, I will search the rest of the world indeed, and so we leave for the new area. If they are not to be found in this world, then I shall keep searching beyond it, even if my kingdom is destined to fall. I wish to witness its final moments, when its ending is written. Very heroic. Such blindness, such impetuosity, such frivolity. Yeah, just shut up, Phil, you already. Say what you will. But as you yourselves just put it, stories Why? Why are they torturing me? If your path lies here, in endless waiting, then mine lies instead on the road ahead. Pharaohbert has to say something important to us. Can I say something? I mean, just in case you forgot, I wanted to remind you that stories follow cycles and they repeat themselves. I don't know if it's been mentioned before. I just thought I'd bring it up just once more, for good measure. If you were to deem it acceptable, I would like to go along with Your Highness too. Yeah. We might need you in the future. If I could help Your Highness find your guardian, that could also be interpreted as saving the princess. True. I am the champion of Rainsong Pond. Even if I do it for Rainsong Pond, I must continue to fulfill my duty. If you are willing to help, then on behalf of the entire Kingdom of Breezes and Bells, I thank you. That is most alright. What a strange sentence. I will, of course, still have to ask the committee's opinion. Especially Horelu and Estamp. As you know, I always seem to cause trouble. Well, champion of champions, we believe in you. So, what's next? Your Highness, the relic, it's lighting up. It's the first time it does it. And it moves. And it left us. Oh! Oh! You started flying just like that. It's all the power of the relic. Oh. Beautiful. I'm hunting the stars, or one thing that looks like a star. Oh, flying squirrels! I will not pay much attention to the text. First of all, because I have the recording. And secondly, because it's really not that important. Oh, we're going higher. Voice that no longer sounds weary. Hope lies ahead. Courage lies in dialogue. Survival in returning. Hey, isn't it our champion? Oh, a frog. Careful, careful, water. It's a waterfall. So we've revisit the whole region before leaving it. Not bad at all. Stop. Yeah, good that I managed to get this part. Oh. My leg. Is it still on the ground? I can barely feel it anymore. All four of your feet are still firmly on the ground, Mr. Champion. And there is better condition than any of us are. Nice, a paper boat. Those princesses from the past. They seem to have left too. I hope that they'll never return to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs. How have they left? They were pages. Or maybe their souls accompanied us? Or the pages floated away in the wind or something? I suppose I missed a few things while flying. Our trip to the Cave of Eerie Murmurs wasn't for nothing after all. With a relic lit up, there's hope for your highness' kingdom again. The fact that the relic has lit up means that it has found a guardian worthy. Is that a toad? It could be the toad. That this relic, which we'd been treating like the problem, was actually the answer. I still don't know who the guardian is. Is it a relic? They've been waiting for their path to appear, waiting all this time. But waiting leads to... That too has been said more than enough. No one can find a solution to a simple problem by searching within the problem itself. Doesn't apply to computers. Like, you wouldn't be able to pick a leaf from the tree if you were standing on the leaf itself. How do you stand on a leaf? Must be a pretty big one. Paimon's feeling dizzy. Anyway, none of them were acknowledged by the relic as guardians. Your Highness and Farbert were though. Also, we have two now. So now the relic has lit up, and we found our guardian. Doesn't that mean that the problem's been solved? White lit up. Looks like Sabon and Chauffage will be doing some more research for me. And now that the Guardian's been chosen, doesn't it mean that the relic's trial has lost its meaning too? I mean, they are already pretty broken, especially the last part, because of the dragon that went through here. I'd still like to have another go to... no. I will keep the trial in place so that you can enjoy it more. But it will now be used to train guardians rather than to choose them. If every flying squirrel were to become a guardian someday, then no matter what difficulties the kingdom of breezes and bells faced, we could overcome them together. But if everyone is special, no one is, right? I've been wanting to do this for a long, long time. Just a pity that the relic refused to light up sooner, and that Sabon and Chauffage stood in my way. Oh, they stood in your way. They blocked you. They sabotaged your efforts to save the kingdom, or what do you mean? I guess it just means that they tried to stop her to protect her, nothing else. Now that I've been acknowledged by the relic, I shall do whatever I wish. No, no, no. Her Highness title should be now Guardian Princess of the Kingdom of Breezes and Bells. It just keeps getting longer. Would it be alright if I took part in the training? But it's for flying squirrels, not for blue toads. And you are a champion. No, didn't you hear the sound just now? The sound that was speaking. A bit of it. The part that just kept repeating itself, mainly. This is the trial that you must face to serve Princess Semest and fulfill your calling. Nope! Whose voice was it? It was the same voice as the one in the manuscript. Claimed to be Sabrellos. So Sabrellos came out, one way or another, from the cave when we left. Surely the great champion himself doesn't actually believe that I can fulfill Rain Song Pond's calling. But Princess Semest doesn't need me to save her. If anything, I'm the one who needs her help. Why? How? So you told him you could do it. I'm so confused. But seeing as it's for the calling of Rain, what choice do I have? I think this is actually the last episode I'm going to record for Simulanka, because they pretty much lost me at the cave with the box and the stuff that happened in there. I will complete it and continue it, but off screen. So still, I'm going to read this. It's Princess Semest. You're saying you would like to undergo the trial. Then, of course, you're welcome to. I wouldn't be more delighted to hear that the champion of Rain Song Pond is willing to serve in my kingdom. Besides, I had plans to travel far away in the future, and I was actually just about to invite you to come along with me. He already kind of invited himself when he offered to, well, hop along when we were in the cave. After all, there are bound to be places in this world where the wind doesn't blow, and when that time comes, we'll have to rely on the champion's legs of yours. Really? Then I'll try my best not to make any mistakes. Though I've never tried jumping with anyone riding on my back before. We are not going to ride him. The princess is going to ride him. Then you have to try harder from now on. And the two of you, thank you for all your help. Though there are still so many mysteries yet to be solved. Why did we need to find a guardian, and why would the kingdom fall into decay by itself? And why would Wayne Sung Pond have such a calling? Because someone wrote this book. Also something that I've been thinking about when I compared this world, Simulanka, with Battleland, the previous one, was that everything that happened in the previous world was more real. I really don't feel like this all here matters that much as my actions in the previous world. And why would... yes. But at least the kingdom has been saved. So now I have more time to contemplate the questions. The kingdom has been saved by the relic lighting up, because that's pretty much all we did. To the story we had before, the legend that Nero told us about. It's not that long. You tell Princess Semest and Faur about the story. So basically everything we've been through is a story written by the goddess of fate. Yes. Why didn't she give us an ending? Because you need to play the Anapopsis quest. Sometimes the characters don't want the story to end. First those poor souls in the cave and now us. We've all been through so much, except for, in your case, you actually wanted to end. You are not Anne. Anne was happy with things staying as they were, but you two, without your calling, you just cease to exist. So that's not an option. So that must mean it was also the goddess Fate who came upon with that line. Stories. If I had any doubt about stopping the recording of Simulanka, that settles it. I need some time. But I just want to get through this one dialogue part. To have this chapter completed. And they're not making it any easier to not leave it unfinished. I need some time to think. Oh, it's a mess. I need some time to think about these matters more deeply. My loyal paladin, please take these gifts as a token of my gratitude. They were the only treasures I brought with me. If you have time, please come back to visit the Kingdom of Breezes and Bells again. I believe that you may have some questions for me. But first I must rest well and think hard. And it's a chest. It's a luxurious chest. And primogems. Cool. Shenryu signing off.